It's
Okay, should we check if people are on the other meeting? I am not sure.
interesting. Um, if you have the other meeting, do you mind to check? Ashay, we will wait here. How about that?
Yeah, let me see if I can
Yeah.
find the meeting ID and this. Yeah. Just give me one moment. Let me see. This is the meeting ID for the other meeting. Let me try to join there and see. I do not have a passcode, but let me still see.
Right. If it's not started or others, and I think that means no. Yeah.
I'll go and check.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, taking a look at today's agenda. We have priorities, event planning, budget updating. Okay, spreadsheet. Um,
Nobody's there, so I think we are good. The audience are less today.
mm, I see. Thanks. Let's continue with this because I think this one is added. We had a meeting last week, so many people could not make it. Yeah.
Hmm.
We add this because we need to discuss the priority of the next semester, next year.
Yeah, that's why I also joined. I received the email regarding the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So before that priority, I wonder if everyone mind that let's take a look at event planning spreadsheet first.
So Shin, basically, I quickly just created a spreadsheet based on our discussion last meeting, and in the top section has all the 2025 planned events according to all the events that we've had in 2024, and a few other events to
Very good.
consider
Yeah.
from the last meeting as well.
Mm-hmm. Let's give 2 minutes for people to read. Yeah. Uh, the first event, I have a question for Sunny. The one summit, right, is in London,
Um,
England.
it's a big TBD right now.
Mm.
I have heard are mentioned. There is a possibility of participating in KubeCon, but there is not a finalized decision yet. I am chasing that down. Um,
TBD.
yep.
Okay. But this is the same as the one we had in San Jose this year.
That's correct.
Okay. 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 Have everyone finished reading this? I think then we can start discussing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think generally this capture or the event, the major one. Do you mind, Sunny, to put one more column at the beginning of or the end as priority, like P0 or P1, so that we know some of them are must have, some of them are like good to have, right? So you can,
Yep.
when you plan budget, so we know. So this one, if happens, I feel that is P0, right? P0 means the lower, P0 means the high priority. Please speak up, everyone, if you disagree. Yeah. Okay. P0 in England. Okay. Do you want to make it do we want to plan for half day or like a full day co-located event? Does it matter or for your budget?
I don't. It does matter, but since this event is TBD right now, I would hold off on that discussion for now.
Yeah.
If you think that makes sense, Shin.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay.
Okay.
Then the next one is workshop in Japan. Also, since this year it happened, I think we should continue the success there. Yeah. Do you remember last year was a whole day or half day?
I believe it's a little more than half day, like 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also got in contact with the organizer last week, and they said that there is definitely interest for them to rehost the event, but it's still TBD. So we can discuss more later this year.
Okay. Okay, that's good. So, yeah. China Forum, I think we should also continue. Need to confirm. Would you like to confirm with Join?
Yes, I have actually already sent out email to her.
Oh, perfect.
Follow up this week.
Perfect. Yeah. Think okay. The next one is SONiC regional event in India. Yes, I think that should continue the success as well. P0. Increase the budget. You might need. We might add more content. Is from 1 day to 2 days, so that
Yeah, this year, a lot of people were asking to go for 2 day to discuss customer stories and include hackathon. Last year also they were asking, but from last year, this year, anyway, the budget was a little bit high because of the AV setup and all. You guys saw the whole setup was big. The number of people who came, they were also like almost 135 plus in room. So if we are going for 2 day, it will cost a little bit more. That's why I thought that I will put my proposal, because this ask was coming from all the companies who came to present, as well as board members. Broadcom presence was also very high this year. That was surprising. Like 16 people came from Broadcom. So I just want the forum to uh, consider this. If we are going for 2 day, then the ask will be around 20K. If we are not going for 2 day, if that is rejected, if we are going for 1 day, then the ask will be similar what we asked this year, Sunny. That will be like 10K to 11K maximum.
Okay. So actually, when you said if we're going for 2 days, the ask would be 20K. Would that be a 20K of increase or a 20K in
No, no, no,
total?
20K total, because
Okay, so
the
10K
MPR
increase.
booking will be the same. AV setup people will be charging double because their whole equipment will be there. Almost 6 cameras they did put this time. There are few things for which the cost will not be high, like t-shirt, standees, and all those are like one time given. So that is not that. We did some math actually, me and my team. Food is going to put some more cost for today. So definitely it should not cost more than 18K, but we are still having some buffer with us. So it will cost around 18 to 20K for today overall. 18 to
Okay,
20K for today.
perfect. And I believe we've budgeted 10K this year already. So will another 10K of increase be, you think should be able to cover everything for 2 days?
Yes. So
Okay,
this year budget was 10K, and we were able to manage under 10K. I think few $100 here and there. I can understand because of the card payment. I think $100 was there extra. It was neck to neck. If we are going for two days, then I think 20K will be sufficient to cover everything. So,
perfect. Yeah, thank you for the details, actually. And another question, I believe you also sent out an email about the booth and the magazine. Is that associated to this as well?
no, so this is an event which we are only doing in the Microsoft campus SONiC Workshop India. The magazine and booth which I was talking about, that was separate. There is a workshop happening of the open source in Bangalore in October. I'm going there. And the good part is this time Microsoft Azure is also representing as a platinum customer there. But the thing is, Microsoft booth doesn't represent SONiC. Microsoft is going to show Microsoft. So I am not, I'm part of them, but I'm not associated with that as a SONiC representative. I am going in this conference and presenting SONiC. Like from last 2 years, I am going and presenting there. So I was thinking this is Asia's biggest open source conference, which happens once in a year in Bangalore, and it is happening from last almost 19 years now. So if we can set up a booth there for Sony, the footfall is very heavy. Uh, so we can consider that. And they have a magazine also related with this, which does reach a lot of people. So if we can put an article in that magazine, that would be also good to, brand SONiC in front of everyone. So these were the two separate tasks. Magazine amount was not that heavy. I think it will cost around 2K, $2,000 for magazine article with the front page. This is what my understanding was. For booth, I for the smallest booth, I think it was coming around 8 to 10K. That's what my understanding when I was discussing with them last year. You can put an average 8K for the booth. Sorry, not 8,000K, sorry, 8K. And what the proposal they have sent me in email in past, I can share that again. But this was the ask.
Just one quick note for the booth. If we're hosting a booth there, that means we will need um, staff member or community members to attend the booth and showcasing the
I think
demo.
that
So well,
that I will be able to manage because now I have a good connection with the SONiC community in India. So not only from Microsoft, I will talk to other people also who are part of the SONiC member and who are in Bangalore. So I can coordinate with them in advance and I can ask them to support me. We can make a small V team. I can ask Saurabh also to support somebody from Dell, and I can ask more people who can come. So nobody is representing their anything like Microsoft, Celestica, and all and all. Everybody will be representing SONiC only. but that I think I will be able to manage. So.
And what time frame is that event for 2025?
They always do in October. This year also they are doing in October. I have shared a link of this event in the chat also. Uh, so they will be again doing next year in October only.
Are you attending this time?
Yes, I am, Shin. I will
Okay.
be going next month Bangalore to represent SONiC in this. If you will check this link, they have added me as a speaker in the bottom. You can see my photo there. From last 2 years, I am representing SONiC. This year also, I will go and represent SONiC.
Okay, then when do we need to when did we need to close on this, Sunny? Talking to
Yeah.
board.
So according to Tracy's timeline, let me see, 9:30 finalized 2025 priorities, initial budget to include in the October 9th board meeting.
What I am asking for is everything for next year. Uh, because they were asking me if we can set up a booth, it will be good for SONiC and all and all. This year also, when I'll go, I'll talk to the organizer.
Yeah, that's right. We are talking about we need to plan for the next year's budget, right? Ask for the board. That is I think some research is needed.
Yes, yes, yes.
Needed for this because we are also increasing other attendees, for example, OCP from half day to 1 day and many other events. That we need to plan accordingly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you can put this in a P1. And if you want any help to do the research, let me know. I will help you as much as I can. If we are not able to do the booth, consider the magazine thing at least, because this has a digital print as well as a physical print, and it does reach out to many, many people. So at least if we put a 2K, we can get a front cover and some article related with the SONiC, future of NOS, something like that. And it will reach multiple people, and we can also publish that on a LinkedIn and all and all. So I think it will be a good branding idea.
And for the articles on the magazine, I assume that will be contributed from the community member, and we'll need to decide on what type of magazine or what type of articles that we want to publish on the magazine. We have the full, we can make that decision fully
Yes.
on our side, right?
Yes, yes, yes. They will give
Okay.
us a front cover and they will give us a couple of pages inside. We will share the material. So we can decide whatever we want to. We have to tell them in advance, and it will take at least 2 months, and then they will, because there should be a queue. So, and then they will print in that edition.
I guess to put my marketing hat on, the first thing I think of is what's the especially for physical magazines, it's really hard to track the ROI. And for digital might be just a little bit easier, but we definitely want to discuss what's the goal of publishing the magazine. Is it to market SONiC, which is a free software, or market to encourage people to contribute to SONiC, or market the SONiC membership, and how do we track the outcome coming from it? So those are definitely things that I would like us to consider.
Yeah, I think that we can discuss internally, maybe in a the same meeting, and we all can decide what need to go. I have shared the link also of the magazine as a sample, so you guys can have a look.
Thanks. I'm opening it. Okay. Can you do a standard research if have one? What's the cost for that?
Cost of what, Shin?
Being in the magazine.
Yeah, being in the magazine, I gave the customer, right? It is around 2K.
Wow, that's steep. that is for, I wonder, like 2K is to pay for the magazine to publish it, or
Yes, yes.
like then if the content has its own like value, right? It's a technology and
Makes sense.
it's part
Understand.
of, I'm just curious, like 2K, how do we,
So actually, this
what does it
2K,
cover?
yeah, 2K is because they are giving us a front cover. Like if you will open this, always there is somebody who's on the front, am I right? And they give a topic inside couple of dedicated pages, which is a highlight of that month edition. If we do not want to put things on a front cover and as a highlight in the section, then I don't think it will cost anything if the article is.
I see. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have some relationship. We can give them and we can do a continuous. I can also talk to them to do a continuous, uh, like SONiC one page every month kind of thing. I don't know how much it will cost, but we can make this magazine to be used as a educational SONiC kind of thing also, like where people are learning SONiC in this magazine as well as it is doing branding. But if you just want half page, one page article inside of the magazine without front cover and highlight, I don't think it should cost much. Or maybe it will be
Right,
totally free.
right.
I don't know. I can talk to them.
I see. That makes sense. Then that is to make to the front page. I see. Okay. So let's put it, and Sunny, let's put it as P1, right? So TBD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
And also to
Okay.
answer your previous questions on the timeline, the next board meeting is on October 9th, and I know the deadline to have all the content in is by Thursday this week. So ideally, if we can finalize the initial ask of how much the event increase will be for 2025 by end of this week, that would be great.
Yeah, we probably can only have an envelope,
Yep,
right?
I
Like
agree.
not a precise number, but just an estimation. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think there's still time for the board to finalize on budget too. So I think
Right.
estimation works.
Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next one. SONiC Summit in EU. Um, we did it this year, right? Seems like it has good result.
Yeah, and most importantly, we got this is a mistake. We paid for the SONiC booth, but the SONiC workshop is free. Um, so um, the investment on there is, yeah, if we want to get a booth, we get a co-locate event for free, which
Continue.
can be a
Yeah.
plus. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how much it is this year?
I unfortunately don't, and I need Tracy's help on that. But in terms of the budget, I don't anticipate, well, if we want to have this event next year, there won't be a budget increase. We don't
I see.
anticipate budget
Okay.
increase. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. And let's put this as P0. Continue the story. Yeah. Okay, the last one is global summit. Again, this is a P0 for us. I think that we will need to also put the hackathon like planning, right? So the plan, we have 1 day, free booth. Um oh, can you for free SONiC booth, right? Mm, do you mind to move to the end? Because it
Yep.
sounds like it's free. You understand?
Yep.
Yeah,
Good call.
workshop, hackathon, and then booth. Does free booth is because we covered by the workshop?
Um, it's mainly from the kindness of OCP staff. They
Mm,
offer a few free open source booths for Linux Foundation.
I see, I see. And that means it could potentially come back, need to be charged.
Yes, We can double check with them, but
Mm-hmm.
from an educated guess, I think it will be free as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because for 2025, there will be an OCP EMEA event in Dublin, Ireland. They're
Mm-hmm.
also offer. I know we didn't plan to attend this year, but if we
Mm-hmm.
want to do it next year, they offer a free SONiC booth there as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I don't
Mm,
anticipate they'll
I see.
charge us
I think
next year
we
for
could,
OCP.
yeah, sorry to interrupt you. Yeah.
Oh, all good.
Then we plan to increase it, note you probably can and also add if we need, if we want to have t-shirt, right? Notes.
Oh yeah.
If we want to have t-shirt,
Mm-hmm.
mm, social event, social
Mm-hmm.
event is like social event together during that time. So
Mm-hmm.
those are uh yeah, need money. Yeah. Okay. Do you remember this time the half day versus 1 day budget difference?
Don't still Tracy manage all the specific budget items.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember. Half day is 30K or
Um,
is 30K or 60K?
yeah, I think it's 35K. It's half
Mm,
day. Um, yeah, but if we want to double it to 2 day, that will also include, we'll also need to pay for the extra time Emily puts in to manage this event as well.
right.
Yeah,
Do you
I
think,
can, for that part, I can chat with her on that.
right, do you think from half day to 1 day will double it like 35K to 70K? Or
I'm,
it's not that linear?
I am really not so sure. Um, we'll need
No
to reach
worries.
out to
The only
OCP
reason
folks.
is it helps us to think out loud if from 10K, right? From 10K, should we start to throttle the if this one will take 70K, right?
Mhm.
We will have to be throttle some of others. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you can put if you can put one more column instead of budget adjust like estimated budget, right? So we know roughly how it adds up to be. Yeah. Okay. No worries. Yeah. And okay. Then OCP Europe Summit, we can put as a P1. What do you think? Because we also have if one summit happens, right? We have
Yep.
one summit there.
I agree. Yeah. And it will be the
Yeah.
same month. Two events will be quite a
Mm-hmm.
lot in EU.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Um. Oh no, these are the other event. Other event that are more consumers. There are multiple ways to participate. I have participated in Nanog once. That as a speaker, right? We can go to speak, talk about the technologies. Um, the bare minimum is we can encourage the community members, board members to submit presentations there and to go to this nanog or onog to advocate SONiC. But as an organization, to go there, actually, I don't have much idea or clue of how it could be. OCP, we have an idea, like how to participate. I'm looking at ONOG. this year it happened in Texas in May.
Shin, do you by any chance remember who brought up the idea of potentially
I think
participating in
it's
ONA?
Kishore and the other Wiki.
Vicky, yep, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think we need to ask them. Yeah. Not from individual participants, right? When they attended, after they attended, do they think how as an organization, what's the format to attend?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I think we probably cannot get much out of it now at this moment. Okay, the same for Nanog. Nanog, I only attend an event that to do presentation. I actually don't remember. And Nanog has many each quarter seems like has one Nanog and in different location. I don't remember if they have booths or they have a consolidated session about something. So with that, we can put them as P1, right? Or P1s. Okay. Yeah, once if Tracy helped to input the estimated budget, we can see that if we can leave some buffer, if we need to attend these P1s. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good. So looking at this, I assume there will be a likely increase of even budget then for 2025.
So, I actually, by increase, right? I heard you said this year we are roughly planning 10K. Did I hear
Um,
it right? Or it was
um,
last year's 10K?
oh, what do you mean 10K?
Oh, 10K budget? Sorry, 100K. Did
Oh,
I hear it wrong?
um, mm, I am not so sure. I don't recall. I'm not exactly sure the exact amount of events budget we have for this year.
Okay, then no worries. I think
Mhm.
definitely we will ask for increase.
Okay,
Yeah, but also it depends on if Tracy and Emily can help us to see how much you used this time, right?
right.
So this time, if we budget X and we use the Y, like saving, right? And then the
Mhm.
exceeding one, we can consider how much the real exceeding could be. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, without
Sounds
that,
good.
it's hard for us. Yeah. I
I
will leave
agree.
it to you because I'm not sure if we will have a chance to talk to Tracy before October 9th.
Yep.
Or we can, several of us can use email to exchange using this
Ab-
Excel sheet. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can let's all sync offline and I can
Mm-hmm.
create an email thread and loop you guys in and with Tracy and then we
Mm-hmm.
can try to get this done before end
Right,
of this
right,
week.
right. Okay, thanks. Then looking at our, if we go back the priorities, right? Priorities, last time we made some comment on priorities. Yeah. I requested the access to the
Oh, this one.
to the
Yes.
Excel. Yeah.
Yep. I just
Yeah,
sent you the
thanks.
request.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, I think we can go to the priorities. Let me take a look on the last discussing about priority. Oh, we are supposed to finalize it. Okay, that's a little, we are behind the schedule.
And since we don't have many people online for this call, I wonder if it's a good idea for you to start a first rough draft of the 2025 priority goals, and then maybe put it on the Google Doc or somewhere where we can ask the community members to collaborate asynchronously and leave comments by end of this week on priority adjustment.
Oh, do you mind remind to repeat it? Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all good. Yeah, since we don't have many of the attendees on the call, I wonder if it's a good idea for you to start a first rough draft of 2025 priorities, and maybe put it on a shareable location like Google Doc or somewhere where all the committee members can leave comments and ask to finalize the goals before end of this week so that we can all can get everyone's input and agreement virtually or asynchronously if you think that's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea to think offline, but I think I need some help from either you or Tracy on the draft. Our side work is extremely heavy at this moment. Um, yeah, the amount of time I spend on that will be very minimum. Is that something you can help, Sunny, or?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can help with a first draft.
Right.
And yep, and the only thing is maybe during this call, I know we still have several minutes, but maybe we can talk about just the main
Bullet.
bucket of area.
Yeah,
Yep, that
yeah,
we want to
yeah,
focus on.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Um, so if I may, right, this is just throwing out ideas. As outreach committee from the marketing and strategy point of view, um, we we can think in different branches. Branch is about talking about our ideas, right? Our scenarios. That is one branch. The second one is probably the first one is encourage the membership increase or adoption increase, right? One is the number one is outgoing, which means we have knowledge, we have content, we have stories to tell that we organize in the way so that we can reach bigger coverage and more click, right, on the social media. That is this is a very raw idea, right? It's not polished language. Yeah.
No
So
worries.
yeah, content that we reach broader and more coverage. Then that in that form that we have recently we have workshop we had workshop hackathon. I think that the format could have also, for example, organize the webinar, right? Organize the webinar, and continue developing the blog, right? Monthly or quarterly blog. That is outreaching, outgoing of the content and training. Last but not least, this is a more broadcast talk. The other one is more targeted coverage, is training. Right? Blog like SONiC is targeted training. I think that webinar or blog are talking to users, mainly for users, and the training could be either users or developers. Right? Develop. Okay. Outgoing, we could also have outgoing the coverage of audience, right? I believe we talk about audience has been the network engineers, right? Like engineers, contributors, or users. I feel that the two areas that could have potential is one is academia, right? We had thought about academia, but we have made less progress on that. That's the next generation, the future generation, right? That one could potentially go through the internship, right? Internship is one big thing to connect with all the academia, like schools. Okay, that is number one. Number two, I can think of is also decision makers, right? Decision makers, I actually do not know what type of conference or what type of things they go to, how to influence them. We used to like before we go to Linux Foundation, right? We used to actually periodically talking to cloud or different cloud users and different like enterprise at LT level, right? Also educate them about SONiC. I think that we are not doing that now. Yeah. Okay, how to reach that? Okay, audience. Anything else from the outgoings?
I really like the addition of webinar because I know our marketing effort has been mainly event focused. I really want to diversify on different facets of
Right.
marketing. So having a
Right.
regular webinar that can also potentially reach the decision makers as well. So yeah.
Hey, sorry, I just have one comment for the academia part. Sunny, do you know if the Linux Foundation has like a regular collaboration with all the universities, like university relationship department to build a strong relationship? I'm wondering, if there is such a teams or organization, maybe we can also leverage that channel.
Yeah,
besides the internship.
Good question. I'm not so sure if Linux Foundation has a department just for academia, but we do for all the Linux Foundation projects, it's free for academia to join. So Mike Wooster, who works on all the membership, will have all the connection with potential colleges. Yeah, that's the farthest I can think of.
Yeah, maybe we can talk to that department. That's a good thinking, 研早. Yeah, to see if they have any event or others. Like right, they don't have like how to make more connections there. Yeah.
And one other ways we've seen is for member companies to engage with academia. For example, I know Alibaba or Google have the training or hackathon or maybe summer of code, I believe, if I recall the name right. with academia students and so on, that has proven be quite effective as well.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think from our company also, every year there's a large number of interns coming. That the ones go to SONiC group that has a good coverage there, but I think also go to the academic like conferences. We used to publish papers in SICOM. Like now it's getting very, very busy. Don't have time to write there. That's also a one place that have great impact. Okay, going to other directions, outgoing, and then if I can think of, we can categorize it as engaging, right? Outgoing is talking, mainly is from us, right? To generate content and increase the coverage, and then engaging. Let me think what can be in the engaging area. Kishore proposed the last time that we should have some adoption, right? Adoption marketing like a matrix as the goal. But I think he didn't propose anything concrete. He proposed these directions we should consider, but anything concrete, focus on user focus metrics, right? Thinking out loud, from the company, different company probably have different strategy. Particularly from us point of view, like Microsoft is a bit from user point, right? Multiple hardware company are from the supplier view. They have different ways. So for example, for us, we really to go to grab the users, right? We actually influence through the thought leadership, right? We contribute to make it better and contribute our user case. To be honest, that we don't go to talk to like other customers or others to like to make the connection of we encourage, but our increase of adoption is very different from many other members, because we won't be involved in any commercial or economic relationship, and our point of view is from the technology leadership point of view, to attract users. When during your conversation with them, right, Sunny, do you, or during your conversation with Arpit, with all these companies, do you see how should we frame our customer adoption, if any, goals or strategy?
Sorry, I don't know if I completely captured that. Can you say that again, please?
My question is, well, you and Arpit, right? Periodically talk to different companies coming to join us members, right? Join us, or asking for joining us board, right? I wonder, how do you think about the metric? Should we have some metrics to track that as a target from the marketing point of view?
In terms of increase of SONiC membership?
Membership or engagement or
yeah, well, So Mike Wooster is more, it's all evolved tier membership. I think he will be the best person to ask if we need a metric on that, but I don't think increase of membership should be a huge focus for outreach committee. And I think I would recommend us to mainly focus on, for example, how many case studies that we want to publish, and if we want to, for example, have a user forum or any like user targeted outreach, that can consequently drive membership increase as well.
Personally, I also think we should not use membership increase, except like contributor, right? Contributor, how active they are, that's measurable. That's a good way to measure how active the community is. Adoption, like membership increase, I also don't think it should be a hard requirement or metrics. Anyway, this is an open source program, right? This is not a sales market, yeah, product.
Absolutely, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry, I have to drop in 1 minute to the next meeting. Let me see.
I know Saurabh also had a couple of good ideas in terms of
Right.
have a case study template created that's maybe easier for potential users to fill out and interest in publish their case studies. So that's not really a hard number on how many case studies that we publish, but I think that more makes the process more efficient or easier for the users to reach out to us. That can be also something that we can focus on in terms of drive users.
I do agree. Those are good suggestions and also seems feasible. Yeah. We can pick from the like multiple functional apps. Yeah. Yeah, if you can have the early draft, we can iterate through the Google Doc.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I can share the draft with you. Yeah, today or tomorrow, and then we can
yeah
get it started.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Sunny and Yan Zhao. Yeah.
Thank you, Xin.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.